Growing your potatoes at home is not only a satisfying hobby but also a great way to save money on fresh produce. By using the best high-yielding methods, you can enjoy a plentiful harvest of delicious potatoes. Here in this video, we will have a detailed discussion on the best high-yielding methods for potatoes at home. From choosing the right varieties to proper planting and care, these techniques will help you achieve the best results. This video will provide you with a lot of tips and insight, so make sure to subscribe to our channel now and hit the bell icon for regular updates. Let's get started. Choosing the right potato variety. Selecting the right potato variety is crucial for a successful harvest. Different varieties thrive in different conditions and yield differently. For home gardens, consider early, mid, or late season potatoes based on your climate. Early season potatoes like Red Norland mature quickly and are good for regions with shorter growing seasons. Mid-season varieties like Yukon Gold and late-season varieties like Russet Burbank yield more, but require a longer growing period. Additionally, disease-resistant varieties can reduce the need for chemical interventions, leading to a healthier, more productive crop. Choose certified seed potatoes to ensure they are disease-free and primed for optimal growth. Preparing the soil. Proper soil preparation is essential for high-yield potato growth. Potatoes thrive in well-draining, loose and fertile soil with a pH of 5.0 to 7.0. Start by testing your soil's pH and amend it if necessary. Incorporate organic matter such as compost or well-rotted manure to improve soil structure and fertility. Avoid planting potatoes in heavy clay soils as they can cause poor drainage and tuber rot. Additionally, ensure the soil is free of weeds and debris, which can compete with your potato plants for nutrients and water. Preparing raised beds can also enhance drainage and soil quality. Seed preparation and chitting. Chitting is the process of pre-sprouting seed potatoes to encourage strong growth. About 4 to 6 weeks before planting, place your seed potatoes in a cool, bright place, such as a windowsill. Position them with the eyes facing upwards to promote sprout development. Once the sprouts are 1 to 2 cm long, they are ready for planting. This process helps your potatoes establish faster once in the ground, leading to an earlier and potentially larger harvest. Additionally, chitting can reduce the risk of seed potatoes rotting in cold, wet soil, giving your crop a head start. Planting techniques. It is possible to dramatically affect the production of potatoes by planting them appropriately. Dig trenches that are around 10 to 15 centimeters deep and place them at a distance of 60 centimeters apart. In the trench, place the seed potatoes that have been chitted at a distance of 30 centimeters apart, with the sprouts pointing upward. Put about 10 centimeters of soil on top of them. You should gradually fill the trench with soil as the plants grow, which is a process that is known as hilling. Through the use of hilling, the plants are supported and the developing tubers are kept covered, which prevents the tubers from becoming green and toxic as a result of exposure to sunlight. Watering and mulching. Consistent moisture is key to growing high-yield potatoes. Water your potato plants regularly, ensuring the soil remains evenly moist but not waterlogged. Mulching with straw, grass clippings, or leaf mold helps retain soil moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Mulching also protects tubers from sunlight, preventing them from turning green. Aim for deep watering, which encourages roots to grow deeper, promoting stronger plants and better tuber development. Avoid overhead watering, which can increase the risk of disease. Instead, use drip irrigation or soaker hoses for efficient water delivery. Fertilizing for high yield. Potatoes are heavy feeders and require a balanced fertilization plan. Start with a soil test to determine nutrient levels and deficiencies. Incorporate a balanced fertilizer, such as 10 to 10-10, into the soil at planting time. As the plants grow, side dress with a high potassium fertilizer when they start to flower, as potassium promotes tuber development. Organic options like compost tea or fish emulsion can also be beneficial. Avoid excessive nitrogen, which promotes foliage growth at the expense of tuber production. Regular fertilization ensures your plants have the nutrients they need for maximum yield. Pest and disease management. To ensure a healthy potato crop, it is essential to have effective pest and disease management. For example, Colorado potato beetles, aphids, and wireworms are all examples of common pests. Perform routine plant inspections and either manually remove pests or make use of organic insecticides. Rotation of crops is an effective method for preventing soil-borne illnesses such as potato blight and scab. To avoid growing potatoes in the same location for more than 2 years in a row, you should avoid doing so. The prevention of blight can be accomplished through the application of fungicides. However, there are other organic alternatives available, such as sprays containing copper. Maintaining optimal growing conditions is your first line of defense, since healthy plants are more resistant to illnesses and pests than unhealthy plants. Hilling and weed control. Hilling and weed control are essential practices for high-yield potatoes. As your potato plants grow, mound soil around the base of the plants to cover the lower stems and tubers. This process, called hilling, protects developing tubers from sunlight and encourages the growth of more tubers. Weed control is also crucial, as weeds compete for nutrients and water. Use mulch to suppress weeds and hand weed regularly, especially during the early stages of growth. Keeping the area around your potato plants weed-free ensures they receive the maximum resources for optimal growth. Harvesting techniques. Proper harvesting techniques are important for maximizing your potato yield. Harvest early varieties about 10 weeks after planting, when the plants begin to flower. For main crop varieties, wait until the foliage has died back. Gently lift the plants with a garden fork, being careful not to damage the tubers. Allow the potatoes to air dry on the soil surface for a few hours before collecting them. This process, called curing, helps toughen the skin for better storage. Handle the tubers gently to avoid bruising, which can lead to rot during storage. Storage and preservation. Proper storage and preservation ensure your harvested potatoes remain fresh and usable for months. Store potatoes in a cool, dark, and well-ventilated place with temperatures between 410 degrees Celsius. Avoid storing them in the refrigerator, as the cold temperature converts starches to sugars, affecting flavor and texture. Keep them away from onions, as the gases emitted by onions can cause potatoes to sprout. Check stored potatoes regularly and remove any that show signs of rot or sprouting. Properly stored potatoes can last for several months, providing a steady supply of homegrown produce. Whether you're a gardening newbie or a seasoned pro, these tips can help you make the most of your potato growing adventure. So grab your gardening gloves, get your hands dirty, and watch your potato plants thrive. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Leave a comment below about your thoughts and experience, and let us know what you'd like to see next. We'll see you in the next video.